Hello everyone and welcome to Cosmic Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, my information to contact me at will be in the description box below. Alright, so let's jump right in and get started, guys. This video was actually inspired by the 11/11 energy that is taking place today. What I'm going to be doing is a pick a stone reading, where we will dig in and kind of see what do your spirit guides want you to know the most about, the 11/11 energy, your spiritual journey, and how you can kind of use that to help you, or just whatever message that they may want you to know in general, just about this energy. So let's go ahead and get started. I will show you guys the stones so that you can kind of focus your energy on it and see which one you connect with the most. And then I will put the timestamps below in the description box so that you're able to go straight to your reading. So that's the first stone. This is the second one. And this is the third one. And of course, if you need more time to select your stone, please feel free to pause this video. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first stone. Alright, so I already pre-shuffled the cards. I will clarify some things if I need to. So the first thing that you guys need to know if you would pick stone 1 is that you are deeply being affected by the Aquarius energy. And so, the Aquarius energy, is one of where you know things without knowing how you know. A lot of people call it the alien energy. It's unconventional energy. And then you also have the Atlantis card. So you got the Ram and the Atlantis card. I feel like coupled together with the Aquarius energy that you guys have going on right now, you're kind of stepping into that energy in what some may consider to be an aggressive fashion. However, this is exactly what Spirit wants you to do. You are to aggressively follow your spiritual path. You are to, try to go down a unconventional path that not many have traveled down, if anyone at all. You can definitely be trailblazing and creating your own unconventional spiritual path. And I'm hearing, if it doesn't look like what other people are doing, so what? That's what Spirit wants you to do. They want you to be unique. They want you to embody that Aquarian energy and not be afraid to step out and go your own way, and do it in an aggressive way, like the Ram energy would. Don't be afraid to be different is what I'm getting. So that's one part. The other card that came out was the Atlantis card. So, Atlantis is all about finding a hidden city, under the sea, and just kind of like finding your wildest dreams that you never even thought that was possible for you to find. It's kind of like, oh, you hear of stories of being able to find that type of a treasure, but you never really think that you actually will. And so it's very interesting to me that these cards came out, because it's saying that, by you embodying the Aquarian energy that's surrounding you, and, aggressively, and, just courageously stepping out and making your own path, it's going to lead you to finding the things that are of your wildest dreams, the things that you have been manifesting and wanting to create. You'll find those things, I feel like, times a million, times 1,000. Like, it's just going to be so much bigger and better than anything that you ever even expected. So I just feel like, for the people that chose stone 1, your spirit guides just want you to be bold. Your spirit guides want you to step out on faith. Your spirit guides want you to trust your intuition. I feel like a lot of you guys get downloads. You get information from your spirit guides kind of directing you to go in a direction that you never heard of somebody going in, and you kind of shy away from that because you want to follow a more conventional path. However, that is not for you. So step out, make your own lane, create your own lane. Um, and don't be afraid to do that. Uh, don't really feel like I need to clarify anything on that. That's pretty clear. So the final card you guys have, I hope you can see that. It's an oracle card and it says speak your truth. So that's pretty self-explanatory, especially relating to what we went over here. I feel like speaking your truth goes right along with making your own path and, being a trailblazer so that you're able to manifest and find the things that are of your wildest dreams with that Atlantis energy as well. But by speaking your own truth, you're also kind of, speaking the truth of what's really in your heart. Um, so the back of the card says, stand up for what you believe in. Regardless of consequences, speak your truth. And no matter what others may think, it's time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. Wow, that's really powerful, you guys. It really goes in line with, the message, the overall message that came from your spirit guides about not being afraid to step out and, speak your own truth and, not worry about what others think or what you think the consequences are. You just stand in your own power, and the things that you wanted times, like I said, a million earlier, not even 1,000 or 100 times a million will be there for you guys. So that's a really nice and powerful message for the people that chose stone 1. I'm going to go ahead and move on to stone 2. Stone 2. Once again, stone 2. So let's see. So for stone 2, it looks like you guys are being heavily affected right now by, the planet Venus. Of course, Venus is, famously known for love, but it's also about attraction. And so I feel like you kind of can attract the things that of your deepest desires that are truly of your heart, that you cherish, that you really enjoy. So let's see. Okay, wow. So you got the honeybees, and you got 2 of them. So right off the bat, I kind of feel like, for a lot of you guys, you may be working with someone else, or you may be working with, one other individual. But I do kind of get the feeling that some of you guys are working with a lot of individuals, like a community of individuals, of spiritual people or like-minded souls that are kind of on the same spiritual path as you. And you guys are kind of building your own tribe that's based off of the things that you guys really spiritually love, or are really spiritually passionate about, and you enjoy. And I also feel like because of the things that you were into, or are into spiritually, you have attracted, essentially like your soul tribe, the people that you're meant to deal with. So I am hearing that, if you're questioning whether or not you should be working with these people or should you be doing something on your own, I do feel like right now, there's strength in numbers, and you guys are, channeling this energy together, and it's just creating a even more powerful energy than, you guys ever would have imagined. I do want to clarify that, though, just to get a little bit of insight into that. Drop one. So let's see. Again, systems and speed. So, insight into what percentage means is going to. Okay. So, this is what I got for you guys, and it is, I picked teacup energy, so it means that you may have been feeling like, because you're working with, so many other people, you're collaborating with so many other like-minded souls, that you may feel like you don't have control over yourself in the situation, or maybe just, you're someone that likes to be in control, or control freaks. Some of y'all might be control freaks, and you kind of don't like divvying out, responsibility or delegating, tasks and things to other people. You much rather handle everything, on your own, I'm feeling. But I feel like this is a message from your spirit guides, just letting you know that, you are still in charge of your own yourself. You know, you are not being like controlled, or you know, you're not losing yourself because you're working with other people. You're not losing yourself into that. And so it's okay for you to work with the tribe. It's okay for you guys to, you know, come together and do things. And it is still okay for you to do things on your own, absolutely. But I just feel like the main message for you guys here is, you know, not to feel like your light is being dimmed, because, you know, you are still very much in control of your role in the situation, as well as, you know, what the outcome of the situation is going to be as far as you are concerned. Um, you still have that power. That power has not been lost. Okay. Um, so the last card for you is alchemy, and I think that's you know, interesting and pretty much in line as well. To me, alchemy is all about, you know, taking the different things that you need, and you know, having just enough of this, just enough of that, in order for you to be able to create, you know, something beautiful. You know, just for instance, if you're trying to bake something, you know, baking to me is very much like a alchemy type of thing, because if you put a little bit too much of this, a little bit too much of that, you know, the whole thing can go awry. And so I feel like in relation to the situation, you know, you have just enough of whatever type of energy sets that you need involved in the situation in order for you guys to, you know, create abundance from the situation. So the back of the card says, your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and the world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside you. Allow all to just be and just be you. Um, so yeah, I mean, that pretty much speaks for itself. You know, you do want to just, you know, let go of any type of struggle that you may be feeling, and just embrace, you know, your inner light, and embrace the fact that you're shining it onto this situation, and just know that good things are coming from the situation for you. So that was the reading for Stone 2. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the third stone here. So this is Stone 3. Let's see. Wow, okay. So for Stone 3, you guys are being heavily affected by Scorpio energy right now, which is, you know, absolutely appropriate since we are in Scorpio season. It makes a lot of sense. Of course, Scorpio season is about, you know, purging and purifying, and, you know, resurrecting anything that's hidden or underneath the surface that needs to be dealt with, secrets, you know, um, just hidden truths. You know, those things are coming to light, and you are being forced to deal with those things. And it's great though, because although it may be painful or it may be difficult for you to deal with, you know, things that have been hidden below the surface, that maybe have been secrets, or truths that you just didn't want to reveal to people. Spirit is saying, by you dealing with these things, it's going to result in you finding your ultimate power. So I feel like, for a lot of you guys that chose Stone 3, you're definitely powerful within your own right, but there's like another level to your power that you haven't quite tapped into yet. And by embracing the Scorpio energy, embracing, you know, Scorpio season, I'm even here embracing Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio, you know, embracing the fact that it's time for you to clean house, and, you know, go within and to deal with some of these things that you've been pushing down for so long. By you doing that, it's going to open you up. It's going to make you vulnerable at a level that is going to allow you to tap into that source of power within yourself, that a lot of you guys have been wanting to tap into for a long time. I'm feeling like a lot of you guys have kind of been at the same level of power, so to speak, and you've been wanting to elevate to the next level, and you haven't quite known how to tap into that, how to break into that. So, you know, Spirit is telling you to use the energy that's going on in Scorpio season right now, so that you're able to do that. Okay. So I think this is very interesting, because this is, you know, kind of like the light in the dark, so to speak, energy within a person. And I feel like, you know, it kind of falls in line with the Scorpio theme because you have to deal with, you know, and this card was symbolize, excuse me, the dark energy, even though I know it's gray, whatever. But you would have to deal with the dark energy within yourself in order to really bring forth the light energy within yourself. Now, these cards actually relate to dealing with someone else that is in your energy. So for a lot of you, it could be someone that you're in a relationship with, but it could be anyone that's close to you, anyone that you are constantly in a exchange of energy with, and this person is close within your energy field. Scorpio season, of course, is not only about dealing with or being able to, bring up hidden truths within yourself, but Scorpios are known for being able to see other people's shit that they try to hide below the surface, and so that's why I feel like a lot of people are uncomfortable being around them, because if you're hiding a lot of, crazy shit below the surface, you might not want a Scorpio around you sniffing all that stuff out. So I feel like, that may be you guys right now. You may be the one that are sniffing out, some of the hidden things within other people that are around you. But I feel like the reason why is not to give them a hard time. It's because you're so close to this person or this situation that, that you're affected by their darkness that they haven't dealt with because you're so close to them. You guys are so much, are constantly so much in exchange of energy that and practically are picking up on this energy a lot of times. And so, by them dealing with it, and getting the healing that they need, you're also able to get a sense of relief, which will help you along your spiritual journey. Okay? So, the final card I have for you guys is the emotions card. As you can see, there's a picture of a full moon and it's kind of shining down on some water. So, for me, I just feel like it's just, definitely about tapping into your intuition, trusting your intuition. And I also recommend there is a full moon coming up tomorrow. You may want to, this may be a symbol. For some of you guys, I'm hearing a symbol that if you were kind of on the fence about whether or not you should do moon magic or or you should partake in some type of moon ritual, I definitely think it's the spirit letting you guys know that, hey, yeah, you will be able to tap into that right now very strongly, so you may want to go ahead and do that. And for others that have never heard of that or don't really know what it is, you may want to do your research and figure it out, because right now, whether you know it or not, you have a very strong connection to that moon magic. So the back of the card says, "You are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth." So yeah, any unexpressed emotions that you may have, go ahead and speak those things. And a full moon is perfect. That the full moon is tomorrow, because the full moon is perfect for releasing things. And so things that you guys may have been holding on to, you want to go ahead and release those things. Like, I feel like you may be helping or wanting to help someone else around you to deal with their dark sides in order to come to the light. But there are things that you need to speak on. There are emotions that you need to address within yourself as well, is what spirit is saying. Okay. All right. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And peace and prosperity until we meet again.